Hello dolls, happy Sunday. Welcome to Dee Dee's Kitchen. We're doing something that's really out of my comfort zone, but I've been watching this TikTok. I don't watch TikTok, my kids send it to me. It's a pasta, and it's made with feta cheese, tomatoes, but I'm gonna do my own take. I watched one, boys and cheese, some nice fresh tomatoes. I don't know that I'll use all of these, but I already washed them, set them aside. A little bit of oregano, little bit of crushed pepper, garlic of course, some shallots, fresh cut basil, and you need a pound of pasta. Any pasta your choice. I chose today the bow tie pasta. That's what I'm going to use because I feel it hugs a sauce. And then we're going to have some spinach in there, and I'm going to do a little twist. Dee Dee's going to put some protein in there because you need protein, but I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so first I'm going to spray the pan a little. My casserole, which is my Pioneer Woman. And it says to add some tomatoes. I don't know that I'm going to use all of these. I already pre-washed them. I'm going to fill it to the bottom. And take a good look. I think we have plenty there. You know me, the more the better. Okay. Now I'm going to take out this boys and cheese. They used feta, and I saw one with this, and I think this is a little creamier. It's not a cheese I use too often, but I'm going to put this right, make a little hole in the middle, put it right there. You know me, I was just about to lick my finger, but I was going to use 1.5, but I think 1 will be sufficient, okay? So now we're going to add a little oregano. And they didn't give me measurements, so I'm not giving, just sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Okay. We don't want to overpower. You know what? Let's throw it all in. There you go. Okay. Little garlic. Fresh garlic. But not too much. It smells so good. Okay. And I'm using 1 whole small shallot. But I might save a little of this, okay, for my sideshow. And a little of this crushed pepper. Don't put too much, because you don't want it, like, really spicy. This is sticking all over my fingers because I forgot my spoon, but that's okay. It's real life, people. Okay. And last, little fresh basil. Pour it all over the top. Okay. Now, let me just wipe my fingers here. You want some olive oil. You're going to be generous, but not too generous. Sprinkle it all over the top. Get it on your cheese. Yum, yum, yum. Look at that. Hey, it's my first time at this too. It's a first time go. So now we're going to put it in the oven. At 400, and I don't know, they didn't give me like a lot of instructions, but we're going to keep an eye until the cheese bursts and the tomatoes burst, and then we'll take it out. In the meantime, I'm going to cook a pound of pasta on the side, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't need the instructions. It's 11 minutes from the boil, so we're going to do that, and I'll get right back. Okay, here we go, dolls. I got a nice pan heating on the stove. This is my twist to this. I'm going to put a little shrimp and some spinach in it. Wash the spinach already. My shrimp, I buy already cooked. But my secret is I give it a little bath. Put in a little warm water with some lemon, some crushed red pepper, some garlic, and a lot of lemon. It has to be a lot of lemon, okay? Just squeeze the lemon over. Now I'm just going to put a little dollop of olive oil in here. See how hot the pan is? I should have my fan on, but I don't want to let you guys go crazy. Pour the shrimp in. Hear that sear? Okay, we're just going to sear it. Let me get a little spoon here to toss it around. Just going to put a little char onto it, okay? Going to add the rest of the garlic. that I had. Put that in there. And the rest of the shallot. Put that in there. Let it all get good. I'm not going to put any more pepper because as you see there's enough, okay? And I don't want this to get too charred because I don't want too many tastes because, you know, the tomatoes are going to be charred, the cheese. Just to give it a good nice warm. I would say I have about a pound and a half of shrimp. It was 2 pounds, but I've been eating it. Just my weakness, shrimp. I pick at it. So I say we have about a pound and a half. Okay, put that like that. Like I said, I don't want it charred sticking to the pan. I'm just going to give it a little warm. Toss the spinach in. All the spinach, okay? Just like that. I think I could take a little bit out. You got to use your head here, you know what I mean? Okay, we're going to let that sit here. That'll just wilt down. I'm not even going to put a cover because I don't want it watery, okay? I'll leave it like that. Put this over here. Now we're going to go over to the oven. Now our cheese and our tomatoes are about to come out. Look at that. Nice and charred. That's what you want. See it? Okay. Look at that trick I did, huh? Now we're going to bring it over to here. Okay, I'm going to get my little handy dandy submergible blender. We're going to blend this in 2 minutes. Here you go, dolls. Here's the shrimp. Just a light saute with the spinach. Now I'm going to go over there, saute my mixture of the tomato and the cheese, and I'll show you that in 1 minute. Here you go, dolls. This is a submergible blender. And see, if you just mix this up, you get all the tomatoes in there. So I just give it a little twist like that. I'm going to make a nice sauce out of it. Okay, dolls, this is what we should end up with, a nice smooth sauce. You could have a chunk or two of tomato. If you don't have one of those submergible blenders, you can always use a regular blender. And you don't have to do it all. You can break it up with a fork if you want. But I like it nice and smooth. See that? Got a little chunk of the basil, little tomato. Now we're going to add the pasta in and the shrimp. Okay, dolls, so I pre-cooked my little bow tie pastas and I rinsed them. I know they say don't rinse pasta. I like to rinse it. Now I'm just going to add little by little because I never did this before, so I like to see how much sauce I have. I don't want it too dry, so I'm mixing in the pasta. I think we could do a little more. So for that mixture, I don't think I'm going to use the whole pound. We shall see. Now I'm going to add some shrimps with the spinach. Oh, I wish you could smell this. It smells so good. I mean, I'm not worried if I don't use all these shrimps because I'll eat them. Okay, let's mix all that in. I mean, it's up to you. You like a little dry pasta, then you can add more. I might just add a little more. But I want to make sure I get all those shrimps in there for the protein. Because in my house, pasta is just not enough. They'll want something else, like they'll want a protein. So this gets me all in one dish, right? Okay, dolls, I think I'm just going to add just a little more pasta. So, my opinion, I would say half a box with, oh, look at this. That's all right. It's real life here with Dee Dee, right? Yeah, I think a half a box will do it. It's perfect. So now I'm just going to keep mixing this. I'm going to plate it and show you the finished product. It's going to be beautiful. Okay, dolls, here it is. Dee Dee's going to give it a taste. Make sure I get a shrimp in there. Just going to give it a little taste because we're going to have this for lunch today. Little. Okay, let me get a shrimp in here with him. Very good. It's not over salty, not over cheesy. I would make this again. I might try adding chicken to this one time. I wouldn't say beef. Chicken or shrimp goes good. Okay, that's it today, dolls. It was delicious. Not my recipe. I got it on TikTok. Great recipe. Try it. Like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. And don't forget, hit that notification bell so you can know every time Dee Dee's on. Give me a little love. See you later, dolls.